So I would say this and then I'm going to log off. So I was actually trying to stay on my page because I am trying to find the family of Devontae Gardner, the person that was attacked at the Alachua County Jail. But Lord, if I stay on this little blue app until this election is over, I'm going to stroke out. And I'm going to stroke out not because of white people, but black people. I am just in awe at us. And let me say this. Some points that y'all making make sense if you know the other part or if you know the rest of the information. I am seeing now in a time that so much information is available to us that our people are making decisions on a little bit of information. So I just want to clear some shit up. Number one, on a comment, somebody just told me that they live in California, they registered to vote in Florida, and they work in Texas, and they don't think they should have to go through hoops in order to vote. Few things. Number one, your ass chose not to register to vote wherever you live in. If you only in California because of work, I gather that. That is what the absentee ballot process is for. It's for you to get your ballot wherever you are, fill it out, and get it back to your supervisor. But number two, every aspect of your life you jumping through hoops. I'm self-employed. I jump through hoops every day. If you, in order to work on somebody's job, what you do? You jump through hoops in order to get that job, and then you jump through hoops in order to keep that job. You jump through hoops by filing taxes. You jump through hoops to get car insurance and life insurance. You jump through hoops in order to open a bank account. Who in the holy hell decided that voting was the reason that you decided where you're going to stop jumping through hoops? I don't even get it. Number two, somebody said that people that don't vote don't still get the right to complain because they pay taxes. Goddamn lie. Taxation without representation actually is illegal. The manner in which you get your representation is through your damn vote. I am so sick of everybody wanting to be so woke without doing the work and actually without knowing what the hell they talking about. And that shit pisses me off. I'm literally about to stroke. I'm in stroke range because y'all people is wild. And I need somebody to know it. So this is the point. Voting is not a privilege. It is a right set forth by the 14th Amendment. So let me go ahead and help y'all out since everybody got all the damn sense and don't know nothing. The 14th Amendment says that every citizen has the right to vote. So what happened is, for all of us disengaged people, all of us people that didn't know, they set forth other things like black codes and Jim Crow policies, and that was the reason that things were enacted to make you not be a citizen if you got in trouble. That's how we got into this shit where felons are not able to vote. Let me be clear. Before 2016, 16 states don't let felons vote. Now it's 15 because we passed that. But even two, we tried to create a modern day poll tax. And the reason that is, it's in states that are the poorest, got the highest poverty rates, the highest prison populations. And the reason for all of that is gerrymandering. You get to count a person that's incarcerated in your population in order to get more dollars and more to get representation. But then you get kicked out from actually being able to vote. So therefore, you keep and you contain the power structure. So let me be clear. Then they said, well, children can't vote. Parents vote on behalf of their children. That's the way the world is set up. But even in addition to that, so therefore, if you got people that you love that can't vote, that's all the more reason that you vote. For people that can't vote, you get other people to vote in your best interest. And the reason for that is what y'all keep saying. The system don't work for us. They don't make decisions for us. You want to know why the fuck they don't? It's because politicians pander to the people who vote. That's how they keep getting reelected. I done called it out in Gainesville. Literally, it's happening right in the same town as you, and you're so woke that you don't see it. The reason that the system is not working for you is two things. You're not showing up to vote, so therefore the people that they're paying attention to are the voters, so they continue to be reelected. After you vote, you don't show up and say, well, this is what we want, but then you mad at the system when it's a part that we playing at. I just can't gather it. Somebody else say they don't vote because there's not the president that's making all the decisions. It is Congress that is running things. Guess what? I absolutely agree with that. But guess what's on the ballot? Besides presidential nominees and VPs, Congress people. We literally, in this election, have the opportunity to change the face of Congress and put people on notice and say what we need. But I forgot, y'all not voting because y'all don't like the presidential candidates. In addition to other people that don't like the presidential candidates, But in Florida, on the ballot, it's a $15 per hour minimum wage that you're not voting for. There are judges that be on ballots that you don't vote for. There are other amendments that impact you directly at the local level that you're not voting on because you're mad about who we got to choose for president. But I'm just saying, but everybody woke. Then somebody said, well, they discussed the president, not the other stuff. Well, who the fuck responsibility is it to give you the information that you need? That's the issue. Y'all waiting for somebody to feed you some shit and then being mad about what you don't know. If I want to know some stuff, I'm going to go find out. And not just this. If I want to know when the new J is coming out, what I'm going to do, I'm going to find out. If I want to know when the new video game going to come out, what I'm going to do, I'm going to find out. If I want to know what club I need to go to, what I'm going to do, I'm going to find out. What song just hit? Keep that same energy for the shit that's affecting all of us. Somebody said, well, they ain't mad when other people don't vote. God damn it, I'm pissed off. And I'm pissed off because of your lack of engagement is the thing that impacts and affects everybody. So we all stuck on the bullshit because we all want to stand together. So we want to keep talking about who support Trump, but let's talk about the motherfuckers that didn't even put a horse in the race. Didn't even put a horse in the race, and we all got to suffer through it. Let's talk about it 2016 when 3 million black people sat their asses at home. So that's the point. The deal is, I've said it before, most often white people are going to stand together to protect their whiteness. When we going to keep that same energy to protect our blackness? We can keep talking about the system all day long, but the system, just like any relationship or anything else that you do, can only do what we allow the system to do. The reason that I scare them is because I know that and trying to put y'all up on game. That's the reason. The reason that MLK was scary, because he knew that and he was putting y'all up on game. They done whitewashed him and minimized him. MLK said many things, and one of them was he did not want peace if it means that it was to our detriment. But that's the point. Nobody picked up a book. Another person said, I vote for the Democratic Party when the Democratic Party was the one who favored slavery. So let me give you the rest of the information on that. First of all, there were Northern Democrats, there were Southern Democrats. And yes, Lincoln was a part of Republicans. But Lincoln did not issue the Emancipation Proclamation in order to free slaves. He issued the Emancipation Proclamation in order to maintain the Union. Northern Democrats wanted to end slavery, while Southern Democrats did not. So in order for Lincoln, in order to do what he needed, he did it as a Republican. But let me give you the other puzzle piece. The reason that the party shifted to now its democratic ideals that should be more along the lines of us is because black people became a forceful voting bloc. We changed the entire structure of a party because of our voting bloc. So the lesson from that is stand together. If this is the goddamn system we need to work in and make the Democratic Party work for us instead of sitting and complaining and then disengaging and then looking at everybody like you so goddamn woke when you not. I literally, like, these are all the points I wrote down in just the last few hours. Like, I'm just in awe. I'm in awe. So, yes, we don't have to, I told y'all that. I'm voting for Biden and Harris. I ain't going to say it was my favorite thing to do, but it's what was necessary. At the same time, I was able to vote for Congress people in order to change the face of the game. I was vote against judges to change the face of the game. I was able to vote in favor of a $15 an hour minimum wage. Those are the things that happened when I decided to engage. That's what it is. So we all are so woke, my people, we are. But yet, and that's even what somebody said, well, you the one that woke us in sleep. I look forward to sitting down with any one of you and every single one that got an issue with voting to talk to you about how these things matter. Literally, because Trump is in office, we have fully changed the face of the goddamn Supreme Court. We have set the country back 50 years and don't even realize it. And even to the detriment that is being caused, y'all ain't even fully seen it because it's going to take years in order for it to. But yet, the people who are actually doing the work to let you know what's coming down the pipe, y'all trying to school us on some shit we actually put some work in. We're not depending on sound bites. We're not even depending on the media because that's a whole bunch of bullshit right there. We literally are behind the scenes reading bills. We are behind the scenes watching government meetings. We are behind the scenes putting in all the effort to come bring you some goddamn information for you to try to tell us you got more sense than we do. Literally, as I'm telling you how shit work, it is because I've told y'all before, The reason I know Alachua County and the city of Gainesville so well is because I worked behind the scenes on their boards to see that they was full of shit and that when decisions were being made, they weren't the appropriate decisions to be made. So when I tell you that and how things work and how to get things done, that's why. When everybody wants to say, well, you're doing such a great job of bringing about change, I just took a play out of that damn playbook. So how is it that you don't have enough sense to gauge your source? Oh, I forgot. People like Ice Cube, Lil Wayne, and 50 Cent is y'all goddamn sources. Whenever an ounce of them shows, they don't give a fuck about you. They give a fuck about them. But you're trying to tell somebody who spends every day of their life showing you just how much I give a damn about my people and how I'm willing to go find out the information for the goddamn receipts. It's election day. And I'm around here trying to find the family of some goddamn body that was beat half to death in the jail. It's election day, and I'm sifting through 90 pages of medical records of an 18-year-old sitting over in the goddamn jail. On top of, I still have to take care of my goddamn family. And then y'all wonder why we so goddamn mad and pissed off and angry, because we're putting forth the effort for y'all asses, for y'all to sit on y'all high horses like y'all got this shit figured out. I am sick of it, and I'm saying it to my men. I can talk to the men in my goddamn community. If you are about empowering the black community, sit the fuck down and learn something. I keep telling you, I'm going to give you the notable people. We ain't even got to go to behind the scenes. Start with the goddamn Black Panther Party. Start with Malcolm X. And start with Martin Luther King. And not with what the hell they fed you. Go read their teachings. Go listen to their speeches. Go look at what they really stood for. The reason that they were dangerous is because they were saying the exact same shit I'm saying now. So if you want to empower a community, do you understand the importance of the ballot? I even gave you examples on how we owned most of Gainesville. We owned Archer Road and how that was taken. How I-75 was supposed to go through Waldo Road, which would have bought us wealth. And the people that were elected in office put it somewhere else because we were not paying attention. So yeah, I'm in my feelings. I probably feel like I'm about to stroke the fuck out because there's so much uncertainty because the motherfuckers I should be able to stand on and stand with, which is my damn people, are the ones who let me down right now. So tomorrow, if the shit don't go our way and we want to look at white people, I'm going to be like, no, motherfucker, let's talk to our black asses and how we need to do better. Because that's the conversation that should be had on November the 3rd. It is ridiculous the number of allies and people that came to this table to give you the voice, to give you the seat, and to give you all the shit you need. And y'all want to sit and take that and tell me all the excuses you got on why not to engage. So I'm going to say it again, because everybody says she's so selfless. No, I'm a selfish motherfucker like the rest of y'all. I fight for my community because all the shit that's wrong, it impacts my children and it impacts my family, and I don't like it.